channel. In today's video I have my last makeup tutorial of my Eid series, so this is it over here. I wanted to recreate the look that I will be wearing on Eid, and it's a very bronzy, glowy and fresh look with a bright pop of color. So I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're just checking out my channel for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But without further ado, if you guys would like to see this makeup tutorial, then keep on watching. So I'm going to be starting a little different today. I'm not going to do my eyes first, I'm going to actually do my foundation. But I'm not wearing a primer solely for the reason that I'm not going anywhere after this and I don't want to waste my product. But what I did do was do a little spritz of the MAC Fix Plus to give my face a little extra glow. And then I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation today, and I'm in the shade C6 Soft Sable. The reason that I'm using this foundation today is because I love the glowy look that it gives me, and I'm most likely going to be wearing this on Eid as well because I do like the glowy look, and because I'm having a barbecue, I'm going to be out a lot, I don't want to like have like a stark matte face the entire day. So as you can see, that foundation left my skin looking and feeling very, very dewy. So I'm going to let that just, you know, melt into my face a little more. So first off, I'm going in with my LA Pro Concealer, and I'm just going to dab that a bit onto my eyelids. This is just going to work as a nice base for your eyeshadow. And now I'm just going to set that with an eyeshadow that's very similar to my natural skin tone. I'm going to go into my Naked palette and grab the color Buck, which is basically just a neutral matte brown color. And I'm just going to be working that into the crease of my eyelids as a transition shade. So I'm going to be grabbing one of my favorite shades. I swear I use this in every single tutorial, but this is one of the Inglot HD Sculpting powders. This one is in 512. And with that same fluffy brush, I'm just going to work that into the crease of my eyelid. Next, with a tapered blending brush, I'm going to be going into this palette over here. This one's by Morphe. And I'm going to be taking this color right over here. It's like a orangey brown shade, and I'm just going to be warming up the crease with that as well, kind of right below that color I just put on. And I'm just going to blend all those shades together, just very lightly. Now with one of my favorite colors by ColourPop, this one is On the Rocks. It is a gorgeous coppery bronze color. I'm going to take that with my ring finger, and I'm just going to work that kind of in the outer third of my eye. I'm going to stay away from the inner corner. I'm taking this eyeshadow brush, this is Sigma's E55, and I'm going to be taking MAC's All That Glitter. This is like my all-time favorite MAC eyeshadow. I'm going to be placing that on the lower half of my eyes. And I'm going to be overlapping the On the Rocks by ColourPop a little. And I'm going to be using a blending brush to blend that out. As a brow bone highlight, I'm going to be going back into the Morphe palette, and I'm going to be grabbing this color right over here, which is basically like a matte peach color. So from blending, I think I lost a bit of that deep shade in the crease, so I'm going to be taking a little more just on a more defined tapered blending brush, and I'm going to be just working that back into my crease. And bringing it in towards here as well. So before I finish off my eyes, I'm going to move on to concealer. So I'm going to be taking the LA Pro Concealer in Fawn. And then now I'm going to be using Cool Tan. Okay, and to set that extremely large amount of highlighting, I'm going to be taking my Ben Nye Banana Powder, and just with this synthetic cone looking brush, just because I have a really bad problem with like creasing under eyes, I'm going to be baking a little. So while that is kind of cooking or baking on my face for a bit, I'm going to be moving on to my liquid liner. So first I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Line Stiletto, and then over top of that I'm going to use my NYC Liquid Eyeliner. Now I'm going in with my NYC Liquid Eyeliner. And now I'm just going to dust off all that excess powder. And just to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Mine is in 355. And on just a large fluffy brush, I'm just going to be lightly setting the rest of my face. And just to smoke out my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking that same Inglot HD sculpting powder, and on a tapered, like, kind of fluffy pencil brush, I'm going to be just taking a bit of that, tapping off a lot of the excess because there is a lot of fallout with this, and I'm just going to work it into my lower lash line. And I'm going to also be lining my waterline with this dark brown liner. This one is by NYX. And with a black eyeliner, I'm going to be lining my tight line. As an inner corner highlight, I'm going to be taking Champagne Pop by Becca, and on a small brush, I'm just going to be tapping that into the inner corner of my eyelid. I swear I use this in like every single video now that I got it. It's just like perfection. I'm not going to be applying any false lashes today. I'm just going to be using a lot of coats of this Maybelline Lash Sensational eyeshadow, or this is a mascara. And I'm also going to be layering it with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. So this mascara ain't playing around. You can see how long it made my lashes. I'm like obsessed with this at the moment. But now I'm going to move on to my face. So I'm going to do my contour and blush and everything. Before that, I'm of course going to be using my Sleek Contour Kit. Again, I use this in every single tutorial, but guys, when it works, it works. So I'm not going to be bronzing my face or anything because I feel like my face is already, you know, warmed up enough. But for blush, I'm going to be using MAC's Buddy Up. This is a mineralized blush. I believe it was limited edition a really long time ago, but it is still like my favorite blush to this day. So I'm going to be taking that just with the same brush that I used for my contour. And as a highlight, I'm going to be, of course, taking Becca's Champagne Pop. And for this, I'm just going to be taking a large powder brush because I want it more just like glowy all over instead of just on my cheekbones, but we'll see how this goes. But last but not least is the lips. So I'm just going to wipe off all the excess lip balm that I had on because my lips were really chapped before, so I put a shit ton of lip balm on. So I'm going to be using one of Milani's matte lipsticks. This one is in Matte Orchid, and this one is very similar to MAC's Flat Out Fabulous. The only difference between that and Flat Out Fabulous is that this one's a little more patchy, doesn't go on as smooth. So I'm going to use a lip liner. What is this? Deep Purple by NYX. And last but not least, I'm going to spray my face with Fix Plus again. Alright Alright guys, so that is it for the makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is going to be the exact look that I'll be rocking on Eid. But if you guys have me on Snapchat, then make sure you Snapchat me all your beautiful faces on Eid so I can see what you guys are wearing and what you guys are rocking on your face as well. Really pleased with how it came out. Very glowy and fresh for the summertime and with a bright pop of color. Obviously, you don't have to wear this lipstick if you don't want to. A red would go really nice with this, a nude, basically any color under the moon would go well with this look. I mean, within reason, of course. But if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and also comment down below and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. But yeah, that is it for my Eid series, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this last week of videos. I had such a fun time experimenting with different colors and everything, so I'm very proud of myself for sticking through this Eid series. But as for future videos, I did listen to all your requests for an updated skincare routine, so that will be uploaded early next week, so hopefully you guys stay tuned. So thanks so much for watching again, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!